Alright, so for mid-range guard passes, right, so we're going to do an outside knee cut first, right? So Jet has broken my guard, and he's going to take this leg, right, and he's going to start pinning my leg down. And the purpose of this, guys, is with all guard passes, first you're usually going to be trying to stop your opponent's hips. So Jet's trying to stop my hips from being able to move. He's doing that right now by stapling my leg, right? If he were to remove this leg right now, before the other one's through, right, I've got a pretty good shot at getting a very clean half guard there, right? So that little hook there is preventing me from being able to do that half guard. So he knows he doesn't want to move that until this leg is cleared in some way, right? And so from here, you know, I'm not going to be able to move very well without him starting to come with me. So the next thing that he's going to need to do, because he can't go to a switch base very easily from here, right? He could start to bring this arm over and then maybe do a big back step with the other leg, boom, and go into that reverse switch base. That might work, yeah. But most of the time, when people are doing this kind of pass, they're going to be working for head control, right? So he's going to be extending his arms out. Now notice that when I'm framing against him, I'm going near the biceps and I'm keeping my elbows tucked in. If I get really, really stretched out here, he could potentially start to attack me. Like, I might shove this across and just go for a simple head and arm choke there, right? Plenty of things. There could be cutting arm bars that he could go for. There's all kinds of things. So I want to keep my elbows somewhat protected. So he's going to be trying to reach under my head. And this is usually going to be the game. I'm going to be shrimping and trying to go from here. Now, at this point, what I'm going to try to do is I'm keeping this one up here and I'm being very mindful. Right now, he's committing this leg to here because he wants to control. If he moves that leg and he starts bringing the other one forward, when I come down here, I definitely don't want to be here with this arm, because now, if he had the leg through, he could start to pin this and go into an arm ride of sorts, right? Just like what you do from a knee ride. So if I can slide down before he's through, I'm going to sit up into him and I'm going to get this key lock grip. Okay, so just like I'm going to be doing a kimura, I will not be able to finish the kimura from here, unless he's really, really stubborn, and then he's going to basically kimura himself. But, so all I'm doing is I'm blocking the shoulder, blocking the bicep, I'm going to move down to the wrist, sit up, and grab my own wrist. Now, he might decide that he's going to commit through this pass, right? He's going to continue coming through, and I don't care anymore, right? This is compelling, right? Generally, he's going to forward roll over that, and I'm going to take side control, and I might be able to finish the kimura from there, right? So, one more time from another angle. So he's coming through, I'm blocking the bicep, and I'm going to move down to the wrist, sit up, see I'm on my elbow, and I get this grip here. Now from here, I can get his arm up, and he doesn't like this feeling, so he's going to usually just tuck and roll here, right? He's going to forward roll because he doesn't want to get kimura right here. He's going to take his chances elsewhere, and then I can come up on top, and now we're playing this game of, am I going to get the kimura or not? Right? Now, like I said, this is an outside guard pass, and I'm saying that because the outside, further outside leg is the one that's stapling here. If he had the other leg over, right, he's doing inside guard pass, so he's usually going to have this one stepped out like he's a knee ride, right, and he's going to be trying to come around. You know, he's not going to be focused on head control for this one. So, really, he might just retract that arm, because what he's looking for here is the underhook, right? So he wants to be here, and then he's going to just baseball slide that bottom leg through as he pulls up through here, okay? So we can't use the same strategy because he's not going to be in the same position. He's not going to be feeding me the same thing in order to get that one. So let's go ahead and cover that on the next video for the insides.